All right, I'm gonna be going over the play I took at 3 p.m. Open. This is gonna be a pretty quick recap of this, but the reason I took this trade was my standard deviation levels played out, and also fair value gap, and we also had liquidity above. But let's get into it. So I already fast forwarded a little bit, but on the 30-minute time frame, we had a manipulation leg down. So I marked out the bottom of this swing low, and I marked all the way up to the swing high. And as you can see, we have the uh, 0.618 level and the 0.5 level. So that fair value gap literally was in between those levels, which gave me a better idea that it would tap into that. But if we go down to the 1 minute, fast forward a little bit, you can see we're about to tap into this 15-minute fair value gap. What I like to do, I like to place my limit order in the middle of the fair value gap, and then I'll get to why I place my TP. But I like to set my limit order in the middle of the fair value gap, just because price always tends to tap into the middle of the fair value gap in reverse. But as you can see, tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap. Boom, order filled, instantly shot up, and then also on the 1 minute, I used OTE. As you can see, we had a swing low right here. Hold on. We got a swing low right here. So I'll mark this out. And also I marked it all the way up to the swing high. So if I was to miss the entry, I probably would have waited until the price came down to the 0.618 level or the 0.709 level. And then I would have got in. But pretty much here, price played out in my favor. As you can see, like I said, if I missed the entry, I would have waited till it came back down to the 0.709, 0.618 level, entered. Then price ended up reversing, created a fair value gap, respected that fair value gap, kept pushing up. We had liquidity above. That's why I was so bearish. I wanted to see us take out this liquidity up here, and then also New York AM high was above. So that's why I was so bullish on this move. But let's see how it plays out. Respected this fair value gap right here. Created another fair value gap, respected that. Uh, Entered into the retracement zone, retraced a little bit, but didn't show like a strong move down. So still was bearish, or still was bullish on the day. And finally bounced out of that retracement zone and hit TP, swept liquidity above, and I believe we hit New York high. But that's the reason on the trade I just took. And yeah,